It looks like the United States is getting ready to really pull themselves away from the peace process between Ukraine and Russia. And I say that because there's a lot of weird comments coming from Trump and Marco Rubio, and some kind of point to the fact that I think they're realizing, at least Trump realizes, that they cannot really have a true end to this war the way that Trump wants, and in which the United States will go in and start making money doing all these things. And on top of that, Donald Trump is already asserting today that the United States is not financially supporting Ukraine in no part, in any way, when it comes to weapons. Even him saying that the U.S. gave $350 billion to Ukraine, which is not true at all. The main comment I want to mention is Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State, because he says, quote, Ukraine is not our war, when in reality, it kind of is. You have to remember something. When we asked Ukraine to give up those nukes, we said to them in that agreement, you give this stuff up, I know you're worried about being attacked by Russia or anyone else, we will be there to protect you every step of the way. And well, regardless, whether it be Biden or Trump, we've definitely let down Ukraine, more under Trump than under Biden. Remember that Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner has been pushing an idea in which U.S. companies and they could actually line their pockets with money to end this war as fast as possible. But now they're realizing that it's not as fast and easy as we thought, and we probably won't be able to make money there in a very long time. Maybe it's time we start kind of pulling back a bit. And that, unfortunately, is where I think our mindset is heading towards. Heck, we just had, for some reason, Putin threaten Europe for no reason at all, after he's been doing all these horrible things to them, and they responded, and now he feels threatened. And I could tell that Zelensky's kind of feeling the same way about the United States, because he is in Ireland, and he gave a speech today, and he mentioned a few things. The one thing I want you to pay attention to is this quote here, when he was asked whether or not he was afraid that the United States might lose interest in the peace process, in which he says, quote, yes, I am afraid. If someone from our allies is tired, I'm afraid. Adding later that the goal of Russia is to withdraw the interest of America from the situation. And well, if Trump isn't interested because he can't make the money that he wants to inside of Russia, then he might just look the other way. Going back to Rubio, he had said, Ukraine, that's not our war. That's not the president's war, which makes me afraid that the U.S. might be getting ready to kind of take a step back. And where does that lead us?